Do you think meeting Harry, being with Harry, marrying Harry, has improved your sister's behaviour, or do you think it's made it worse, the whole situation?
She walked into the legal arena with a reputation for control and walked out facing a scandal that had the whole room holding its breath. What kind of Duchess gets told her entire strategy is beside the point. By the Chief Judge himself?
Because I think he has personality profile that perfectly enables someone who is an alleged narcissist.
Reportedly, that's exactly what scorched through the 11th Circuit, and the echoes haven't stopped since. No public confirmation as of now. The air crackled as Chief Judge William Pryor, sharp as a dagger, allegedly sliced through Meghan Markle's arguments with clinical precision. The rebuke hit like a thunderclap. Royal watchers froze. Samantha Markle's camp.
I don't think she's capable of empathy, remorse, or shame. I don't think she could feel enough to apologize.
Insiders claim, could taste victory in the air. A question hangs like perfume and gunpowder. Did marrying Harry elevate the chaos or expose it? Viewers, be honest, has the fairy tale polished the story? Or torn the gloss clean off? September 9th, 2025. The day, critics say, Meghan's sleek legal machine finally buckled. Eyewitness whispers describe a courtroom wired with discomfort while the judge, piece by piece, dismantled the defense. Not loud, surgical, the kind of critique that leaves a mark. Analysts are calling the approach fundamentally flawed. No public confirmation as of now. Then came the look, the one her lawyers reportedly couldn't hide, shaken as if the ground had shifted 2 inches under their feet. The phrase that stung the most? Beside the point. Not just a critique, a public unmasking. The team known for high-gloss wins suddenly scrambling over procedural potholes they were expected to spot in their sleep. Word zipped to Montecito, sources claim, faster than a headline. The woman who has built a brand on poise and precision now found herself, reportedly, on the receiving end of a judicial storm that no PR umbrella could block. No public confirmation as of now. Enter Samantha Markle's attorney, Peter Tickton, cool, prepared, and according to observers, ruthless in the way only a veteran can be. He didn't merely argue, he maneuvered. Every slip, every oversight, he caught it midair and turned it into momentum. Viewers in that moment, whose strategy would you have backed, the polished machine? Or the street-smart counterpunch? And then the optics got louder than the words. Meghan, long cast as the wronged sister, now reportedly outflanked by the half-sister she sought to sideline. The ripple hit both palaces and Hollywood Hills. Insiders murmur this isn't just a case, it's a blueprint for how her once untouchable armor can be dented. No public confirmation as of now. Tickton came loaded, they say. Not to nitpick technicalities, but to spotlight what he framed as the core problem. An opponent throwing a smorgasbord of defenses at the wall instead of facing the allegation head-on. One word, and the room saw it. A buffet of scattered arguments instead of a single clean blade. Legal commentators reportedly loved the metaphor. It stuck. It stung, and it reframed everything. Instead of a duchess fending off a frivolous fight, the picture, painted by her critics, was of a powerhouse team unsure of its own footing. If the case was truly strong, why dodge the substance? No public confirmation as of now. Tickton's strategy, whispers say, was devastating in its simplicity. Force the conversation back to the beating heart of the claim. Avoid the legal weeds. Keep the spotlight on the alleged refusal to engage with the core. Each time the defense drifted, he tugged them back by the collar. Viewers, be real, smart precision, or reckless gamble? Then came the gas moment. Reports say Meghan's attorneys conceded they'd missed critical elements in their motion to dismiss. A hush, a blink, the kind of silence that tastes metallic. High-priced counsel admitting to rookie-level gaps. One veteran lawyer, speaking off the record, allegedly called it legal malpractice in real time. No public confirmation as of now. Tickton, sources claim, didn't have to gloat. He just let the record do the talking. Every acknowledgement of oversight became a brick in Samantha's appeal. It felt, to courtroom observers, like watching someone quietly hand over the map to their own defeat. And the shockwaves didn't stop at that door. No public confirmation as of now. Because when one cornerstone wobbles, everyone checks the walls. Rumor has it other cases got a fresh once-over. Questions circled. Where else are the seams? The Duchess, whose image rests on control and competence, suddenly found the word incompetence being whispered by critics beside her name. Montecito phones reportedly did not stop ringing, but the stakes, insiders' stress, go beyond optics. Samantha's filings, according to accounts, target the alleged impact of media moments, the Oprah interview, the Netflix series, suggesting they weren't just family confessions, but calculated hits that sparked threats and fear. The most chilling claim? Credible death threats, reportedly detailed enough for law enforcement to step in. No public confirmation as of now. In that frame, calling someone a purveyor of falsehoods isn't just an opinion, it becomes a match near dry brush. Label the sister a spreader of disinformation, and the internet can metastasize. That's the allegation. And it changes the math. This isn't about bruised feelings. It's about safety. About what celebrity megaphones can unleash when the volume goes to 10. No public confirmation as of now. For Meghan's team, critics say this is the nightmare scenario. You can spin quarrels. You cannot spin police reports. The narrative shifts from sibling squabble to accountability question. Where does influence end and responsibility begin? And if those threats can be traced in time to high-profile statements, the defense of just opinion starts to breathe heavy. Viewers, if you were on that legal bench, what matters more? Intent. Or the fallout? The day itself felt like a movie you can't pause. Courtroom veterans reportedly saw the panel's skepticism arrive on cue and never leave. One judge after another probing the soft spots, while Ticton held posture and pace. Meghan's counsel, normally the calm center, looked by several accounts cornered. The phrase textbook example of how not to do it popped up in the post-hearing chatter. No public confirmation as of now. From there, the PR war began before the legal one ended. Analysts predict the dismissal might stand, appeals rarely flip, but say the public record damage is already done. A pirouette of strategy. Even if Samantha loses the battle, she wins the narrative. She forces admissions onto the transcript, inks judicial skepticism into the margins, and hands future opponents a playbook titled, How to Pressure Team Meghan. No public confirmation as of now. That's the genius, critics argue. This hearing becomes citation fuel. The next litigant quotes the smorgasbord, the next judge remembers the beside the point, and suddenly the Duchess who once looked courtroom-proof appears. Challengeable. Doors that were shut become ajar. Strategies that were sacred become debatable. Phones in Montecito reportedly lit up like a switchboard. Crisis teams, brand surgeons, PR firefighters. What's the spin when the judge's words live forever? How do you sell control when your counsel just admitted to misses on the record? That's not a paparazzi rumor. That's transcript black and white. No public confirmation as of now. The brand tremor, insiders say, moved through every deal sheet. Collaborators allegedly recalculated risk. Clauses got thicker. Prices thinner. When the image hinges on flawless judgment, even the hint of legal sloppiness dents the shine. And in the gallery, critics grinned. The Duchess of Strategy, upended by strategy. Meanwhile, the family rift deepened like a crack in winter glass. Commentators framed it as the final seal on reconciliation, private quarrels cemented into public filings, forever searchable, forever quotable. Every motion reads like a memory that can't be forgiven. And for Samantha's side, persistence looked like vindication, and I told you so in legal letterhead. No public confirmation as of now. Psychologists who study celebrity families often warn, courtrooms turn wounds into records. The Markle surname in this telling becomes a case study. How fame, microphones, and litigation can salt the earth where forgiveness might have grown. And the optics? A duchess advocating connection while estranged from almost everyone on one side of her family. Critics say it's a contradiction that even sympathetic press struggles to polish. And still, the real cliffhanger waits in ink, the written opinion. Will Pryor's harsh lines make the page or be softened by legalese? If those phrases appear in the text, they become ammunition stamped by the court, not just murmured in a hearing. If they're toned down, Meghan's team breathes for a moment. Either way, the next move, possible en banc whispers, extended timelines, more chances to stumble, keeps the temperature up. No public confirmation as of now. So here's the question that divides the room. Was this a brilliant long game by Samantha's counsel, turning a likely loss into a legacy blow? Or an overhyped skirmish that fizzles once the ruling lands? Do you side with the strategy? Or the scandal it sparked? Important. This video discusses public speculation and commentary. These claims are unverified unless otherwise noted.